Hello again. So one of the reasons I do these videos often enough is to show what's possible. And, you know, I don't have a lot of money to spend, but what I do, it's usually with a good feeling. And this Duke head to the Classified series doubles as a Steve Rogers, which we did not get with the 80th anniversary series figure from Walmart. And I am pretty happy with it. It's a nice sculpt, nice realistic sculpt. If I had a hand free, I will get that in focus first here. Yeah, I was very pleased with this. In person, it's actually a little, just a shade more red. It's not so pale. It's a nice healthy skin tone. He's got this real 80s kind of cut, or maybe it's a now cut. I don't know what to tell you. I kind of do my hair kind of similar, but yeah, I'm actually pretty stoked about this. I've been happy with the Steve Rogers heads they've been providing. I thought the nose was a little too wide, the chin was too wide. It just looked ugly and goofy, you know. This looks a little sharper. Yeah, and it looks a little more Alex Ross, you know, kind of realistic. And I think that was the point of this 80th anniversary line, right? Similar to Alex Ross paintings. So I'm pretty stoked. I paid $20 for it. Got it off the shelf at Target. So I'll probably sell the body, and maybe I'll even include one of those Steve Rogers heads. So if some dad can't find it for his kid, he can always look at mine, and I'm not going to ask a fortune for it. Maybe almost retail. I'm fair. Um, yeah, I'm pretty stoked. Now, practically, I have two caps. One's still in the package. No plans to bust it out anytime soon, but I guess if I ever get these displayed, I will. Um, one of the things I had going with the Toy Biz figures was the Avengers Christmas party. Oop. And did that, of course, long before, 10 years before the movie. And in fact, one of the scenes that I created, just as a goof, was everybody trying to lift Thor's hammer. So you can imagine how pissed off I was when that turned up in the movie. Now if I mention it, nobody's ever going to believe that I did it myself. But I guess every collector kind of thinks that way. Every fan, every enthusiast. I call myself an enthusiast. And it's just a natural party game. Who can lift Thor's hammer? But one of the criteria for the Christmas party, and I had most of the characters displayed with it on one little bookshelf, was that the characters could not be masked. They had to have a human face on, plain face. So that was a little dicey. There was an Angel of the X-Men head that came with like one of their extreme Toy Biz X-Men lines. Blondie, clean face, and I guess it was his character. Can't remember now. But that doubled as Hawkeye's head, for instance, and I think I don't think I had to do anybody else's though. I think everybody else was all right. There might have been one or two characters. I just can't think. But yes, everybody was invited, including I had the Fantastic Four, and they had Franklin Richards there. It was a lot of it was fun setting it up. Doctor Strange was pulling a rabbit out of a hat. I got that as a dollhouse miniature, and for Franklin, and the thing was going after Human Torch with a fire extinguisher. It was a fun setup. It was a lot of fun. Had little tiny Christmas hats for them. Also, I think that those were part of a scrapbooking kind of thing. But they were cloth. They were awesome. fun accessories. Lots of fun accessories. If you're looking for fun accessories, look at Dollhouse Miniatures. You can't always trust them to be 1/12, but a lot of them you can. This, of course, is the new Spider-Man, as you've probably noticed. He's okay. Yeah. So this is one step onward towards eventually redoing the Avengers Christmas Party on a shelf of mine someday. And I'm very pleased about that. Don't think anybody else has that issue. I have a Tony Stark head in mind. I'm not going to use that one they provided. It's a little too large. It's a little too goofy looking. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Actually, looking at things now, I still don't have a Henry Pym head. The Toy Biz one came with removable helmet, and nothing so far from Hasbro has that. So that's kind of annoying, actually. I'll have to find somebody's head to duplicate. I think I'm using a multiple man head for Rick Jones, which means maybe I just don't know. Somebody else's head is, unhelmeted head is on Black Knight. I forget which one it is though, so I guess I won't be using that one twice. And Hawkeye too. Hawkeye's gonna be a pain in the ass. I guess I'll find a blonde head somewhere. There's a few of them out there. But today I'm happy for a change. You can see that there are no major seams showing, like that. Yeah, it looks really tight, looks really good. It's in scale. I'm very pleased for a change, and all I have to do is spend $20. I hope I can get my money back for the other rest of the figure. He's not a popular figure, it turns out. I'm not sure who everybody's buying. I'm guessing everyone wants Snake Eyes. Can't blame him. So, that's the deal today. I do have, I just am not going to have time to put this all together this week. You've seen some of my other videos. I've displayed collections of characters, whether it's the Asgardians or the Hydra versus Shield. Sooner or later, I really wanted to get the cosmic characters displayed. And one of the key cosmic characters that I've wanted, just could not afford him, and he was not becoming available. And that was the Kree Supreme Intelligence. And lo and behold, somebody, I forget where they are, they're blowing them out. They have dozens of them apparently, and they're blowing them out at $20 a piece, which is a lot cheaper than the $50 I would have had them for. And they're pristine. They're clearly not some kind of knockoff. Yes, I'm pretty stoked. I bought two of them. They even gave you a discount if you bought two. But the thing is, it's small. It's relatively small. So what we did here, I bought a Fresnel lens, and it's not really coming through on the screen here as much as I'd like. When I get this actually displayed, I'm sure it'll look better. But this should blow it up a little bit and kind of warp the image and look kind of wacky as it does in the comics. In person, this is a lot more impressive. It looks really wacky in person. The camera's not really picking it up right. So, anyway, just a few things you can do currently. So, that's all for now. Catch you later. Have a good weekend.